From the Stone Athletic Center on the campus of Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass., this is NEPSAC Boys Basketball on LSP. Tonight it's the St. Sebastian's Arrows with a record of 7-10, taking on the Lawrence Academy Spartans with a record of 15-8. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story as Lawrence Academy faces a team in St. Sebastian's that, according to LA head coach Chris Johnson, is much tougher than their 7-10 record indicates. Although Lawrence Academy 6-4 in ISL play, 8-5 in NEPSAC Class AA play, looking to solidify their position for a NEPSAC playoff berth. The opening tap is controlled by the Spartans, and it's in the hands of Sharon Daly Harris. And we'll give it to John Curtis, and back to Daly Harris down low. Turnaround layup is good for Joe Lichetti, averaging 18 points a game this season, and the first bucket goes to the Spartans 2-0. Driving and kicking it out, and out of the reach of Will Plansky in the near right corner for a turnover back to the Spartans. Spartans going right to left in the navy blue jerseys with red letters and numbers. St. Sebastian's going left to right, rather, in white jerseys with black letters, numbers, and black and red trim. Here's Daly Harris. Down low, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Lichetti, pushing off in the key. Looks like Damon Tate drew the foul there for St. Sebastian's. And here is Plansky. Going to the far side. Top of the circle, it's Tommy Seidel. Seidel over to Bryce Gallagher at the right wing. And now Tate. Being guarded tightly at the free throw line into the corner. Plansky, 10 seconds to shoot. Plansky thought about pulling up. Now he goes into the corner. This is a three. That is front iron, no good. And the rebound by Lichetti. Quickly back the other way. Drops it off. And no traveling violation here. And it's a turnover to Gallagher. Gallagher drives, loses the handle, but it's going to remain with the Arrows underneath the Spartan hoop. Tough break in transition there for the Spartans, and now the Arrows with a chance to get on the board for the first time. Harrison Carlson in the game, driving the baseline. It's Seidel, and it looks like we have an offensive foul on Seidel. Just one basket in the opening minute and a half here for the two teams. Still 2-0 Spartans, 14.5 to go in the first half. On the right wing, it's Matt Glassman. Here's a spot-up three, no good. Rebound, Travell Washington, no, he can't keep it alive. And on a home run pass, back the other way to Plansky, just barely keeps it in bounds, goes down low off the underside of the backboard, but the rebound is stuck back by Harrison Carlson. Back the other way on the drive. Sharon Daly Harris, no good. The rebound to Martin Mann, and he gets it in. Both teams trying to go for the home run ball here with some fast break outlet passes. 4-2 Spartans. Making a move and driving as Seidel kicks it out. Tate for three. Side iron, no good. And a foul on Travell Washington as they really went over the back, grabbing that rebound. He is the tallest player on the court, but a little too aggressive, says the baseline official, and that'll be a full shot clock for the Spartans, for the Arrows, rather. On the entry pass down low, and it goes out of bounds. No, it's going to... Well, is it going to stay with the Spartans, or is it going to stay with the Arrows, rather, or is it going to go to the Spartans? There was a little bit of disagreement between the officials as it was out of the reach of Bryce Gallagher, went over to the scores desk, but it's going to be Spartan ball. Lichetti drives, gets by one man, spin move off the glass, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, does leaner, no good. Loose ball collected by Glassman. Down low to Lichetti, rips the ball away. Oh, what a great individual effort by Joe Lichetti to get that basket with the assist from Glassman, and it's 6-2. 13-16 to go here in the first half. Nearly pushing off there is Plansky. He turns it over. Lichetti incoming! Off the steal and the assist from Daly Harris. Lichetti's already got 6. 8-2, 13 minutes to go. Plansky stood up by Lichetti, pulls back, steps just inside the arc, and another steal. It's Daly Harris incoming! Back-to-back steals and transition dunks on back-to-back possessions for the Spartans, and a timeout called by St. Sebastian's head coach George Morelli. 12:43 to go in the first half. LA 10, St. Sebastian's 2. This is NEPSAC boys basketball on LSP. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. In girls hockey action, Nobles is up on Phillips Andover 4-0 after one period. Here's Tate trying to get past Daly Harris, gives it up to Seidel. Seidel to Carlson in the corner. Plansky back out to Carlson, top of the circle, down low Tate, and he gets the layup to go. Tate with his first field goal. And that snaps an 8-0 run by the Spartans. Glassman, here's a long two that is front iron, no good by Mann. Rebound Lichetti, drop pass. 2-man for the two. Lichetti doing it all right now. 6 points, 2 rebounds, his first assist. And it's 12-4. Driving the other way is Plansky, gives it up from the free throw line. It's Gallagher, has a shot blocked by Washington. Back the other way comes Lichetti. No look pass. Oh, he couldn't get the alley-oop to Washington, and the steal by Tate. Tate back the other way with the layup. It's good. Back the other way, another home run ball. Lichetti trying to go for an alley-oop to nobody in particular. Was off the side of the backboard. The nearest teammate was Mann. He was outside the three-point line. Back the other way, a layup by Seidel is no good, and the rebound by Washington. I think Chris Johnson might want to consider calling a timeout. I think the Spartans are getting a little bit ahead of themselves here, not completing these passes here. Daly Harris nearly has it taken away, and then he does have it taken away by Carlson. And the Arrows get a basket here. I think there's going to be a timeout. Driving is Plansky, has his shot blocked. No, it's a foul. A foul on Washington. I believe it is, and that'll be a second. So it'll be 2 free throws for Tommy Seidel. Correction, not Seidel, Plansky. And the first one is good. And we'll have a substitution as Jordan Richard will check in for Matt Glassman. Second free throw for Will Plansky. It rims out. Rebound collected by Martin Mann. Daly Harris brings it up court. Going to the far sideline. In the far left corner, it's Richard. Lean in and a layup for Martin Mann. Arrows wanted a foul, no call. And it's 14-7. Plansky. Miguel Vega's in the game now. Gives it up to Tate. Cross-court pass to Vega. Thought about a three. Goes into the corner. And Plansky. Plansky has the ball poked away. It will be Lawrence Academy ball. And we'll have Thomas Greeny check in for Washington. Greeny's averaging, yes, he is checking in. He went back to the bench, but he's just doing that to inbound as the ball was in front of the LA bench. Greeny is averaging 10 points a game, primarily off the bench. Here's Daly Harris. Left wing, it's Richard. From the free throw line, Mann into the corner. Lichetti, 3. It's good. Lichetti's got 9, and it's 17-7. 10 minutes to go. Seidel on the right wing, trying to keep the ball away from Richard, gives it to Vega. Vega around the circle, meets Richard there at the right wing again. 5-second count on Vega, he gives it up to Gallagher. Back to Vega, meeting a double T at the top of the circle. Goes into the corner, Seidel, 9 seconds to shoot. Turnover to Lichetti. Back the other way, behind the back move. No look pass to Richard, he gets the layup. Second assist for Lichetti. He's feeling it right now, 19-7. Lichetti's a junior from Wayland, Mass. He's still got one more year, this kid. Layup no good, and the rebound and the stick back for Bryce Gallagher. 19-9 with about 9 minutes to go. Here in the first half, it's Daly Harris. Left wing Richard. Head fakes a shot, gives it to Mann. Mann drives, kicks it out. Richard, all the time in the world for this three. Halfway down and out. Rebound ripped away by Tate. And it'll be, I believe, Daly Harris called for the foul. Four team fouls on the Spartans, only one on the Arrows thus far. Right wing, it's Vega. Connor Birch is checked in for the first time for St. Sebastian's. Double team out at the elbow on Seidel, goes into the corner. Back to Seidel down low. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound tapped around and collected by Mann. Back the other way come the Spartans. Lichetti, pull-up three. Back iron, no good. Rebound all the way out to Tate, but it's stolen back by Mann. He drives. The layup no good. The follow is good for Greeny. And another turnover. No, it's off the knee of Joe Lichetti, but a great effort there trying to pick off the inbound pass. 21-9 our scores. We've got 8:15 to go here in the first half. Connor Birch bringing it up court on the far sideline. Nearly dragging that rear pivot foot. Double team in front of the Spartans bench. They swing it around. Birch, spot up three in the corner, no good. And the rebound collected by Matt Glassman. Back the other way, Lichetti. Back the other way, Lichetti for the slam for Martin Mann. 23-9, 3 dunks here in the half for the Spartans. They are just feeling it right now. Here's Birch, goes down low to Gallagher. The layup is good. Back the other way, Mann drives, has a shot, rejected off the glass by Vega. Birch picks up the dribble, getting good pressure from Richard, and another great anticipation and just stepping out of bounds, trying to get that up court for Lichetti was Greeny. Hey, even when they're unsuccessful on these steals and these fast break attempts, you can tell the effort is definitely there for the Spartans, although it was a little jumpy at one point a few minutes ago in the half, but it seems they've settled it down, and now the controlled chaos is settling in for the Spartans. Carlson, Vega, over to Gallagher, into the corner, Birch. Birch around a screen, goes back to Gallagher. Gallagher gets the leaner to go. Gallagher's got 6. And it's a 10-point game, 23-13, under 7 minutes to play. Haven't had any time to read the other spots. Richard, top of the circle, Washington. Down low, turnaround is no good by Greeny, and the rebound by Tate. Now driving is Birch, throws it off the foot of Greeny. I thought that was going to be off of Gallagher, but St. Sebastian's gets the call. .22 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounding underneath the LA hoop is Vega. Vega head fakes the pass and goes all the way out to Plansky near midcourt. Working on Richard. Steps inside the arc, now spins at the elbow, and a foul on Richard. It looked like Plansky was the one who was bowling over him. Inbound pass all the way out to Seidel. 5 team fouls on the Spartans, still just 1 for Lawrence Academy. Fade away by Tate is good. Tate's got 6. As we approach 6 minutes to go in an 8-point game. Lawrence Academy hasn't been able to pull away completely just yet. Richard, right wing. Now they go down low to Greeny. Can't get the easy layup off the glass. And the rebound by Tate. Chance to make it a 2-possession game. Tate for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound tapped around and collected by Glassman. Richard at the right wing. Head fakes, now goes down low to Greeny. Greeny, leaner. And he's just not having any luck with those high percentage shots. Tate with the rebound and the ensuing layup off the underside of the backboard by Carlson, and the rebound by Washington. Settling it down here is Daly Harris in the corner. Washington 3. Yeah, that's not his shot. And the rebound by Vega. Another chance where we might see a timeout if there's a basket here. There's definitely going to be some substitutions here for Lawrence Academy. Top of the circle, it's Seidel. They go down low to Tate, leaner, and it's good. No timeout called yet by Chris Johnson. It's a 2-possession game, 23-17. Right wing, it's Mann. Glassman. Top of the circle, Richard. Head fakes, jab steps, has it taken away by Tate. Tate has the ball swatted out of his hands at the last minute. And I thought there could be a foul call, but Richard with the swat. And that gives Lawrence Academy a chance to get some much-needed substitutions in there. Greeny sits down. Lichetti's in. Mann's in. I misspoke earlier. Here's a 3 that is good by Damon Tate. And it's a 3-point game. Lawrence Academy was running away with this earlier, but now it's 3 points. 1-possession game. And a pass by Richard thrown way away from Lichetti. He was right there waiting for it. So Chris Johnson calls the timeout, 4:18 to go, 23-20 our score. Lawrence Academy on top of St. Sebastian's. This is NEPSAC boys basketball on LSP. NEPSAC boys basketball on LSP is brought to you by Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. Considering an independent high school? Log on to lawrenceacademy.info for complete information on their programs. And be sure to tour their beautiful campus with their new turf field complex. "11 points for Damon Tate of St. Sebastian's. 6 for Bryce Gallagher. Tate also has 4 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for Joe Lichetti. 8 points, 3 rebounds for Martin Mann. And those two were just on the bench for a while, and it showed as St. Sebastian's came roaring back with them on the bench. Here's Vega at the right wing. At the free throw line, it's Tate. Tries to turn around with a fadeaway, and he rattles it home, and it's a 1-point game. Lawrence Academy needs a bucket in the worst way. Richard pulling back towards midcourt. Mann, Glassman, down low. Lichetti has a hard time handling the ball, but gets the hook shot off anyway, and he sinks it. Right wing, it's Vega. Top of the circle, it's Plansky. Goes to the far right corner, and Seidel. Down low, the cut, and the ball gets stuck inside against the rim there on that block by Mann, and it's going to be St. Sebastian's ball on the arrow. 10 seconds to shoot. Tate to inbound, goes into the near right corner and Seidel. Now back to Tate, nearly steps out of bounds, and it's gonna, should the shot clock have reset? Well, I guess it did hit the rim technically, so. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Tate to inbound. Goes all the way out to Seidel. Back to Tate. The ball nearly falls into his shorts. And stepping out of bounds as Tate lost the handle and trying to save it was Seidel. So LA bailed out there. Now they need to string together some baskets. Got one back from Lichetti to make it a 3-point game, which it is right now. 25-22. Let's see if they can get more. Lichetti drives from the right wing. Can't get that leaner to go. And the rebound collected by Bryce Gallagher, who seemed to be seeing things behind him that weren't there. Driving, drop off, and the layup for Gallagher off the assist from Plansky. Lichetti outside the key, meets a double team, now drives. Can't spin it home, gets the rebound, nearly traveled, tries another one, can't get it to go, and the rebound by Gallagher. A chance for St. Sebastian's to take the lead. The entry pass is thrown off of Martin Mann. 2:31 to go, 25-24. First real chance for St. Sebastian's to take the lead. In the far right corner, it's Seidel. All the way out to Gallagher. Back to Seidel in the corner for three. No, oh my goodness, it rolled home. I was ready to call that a miss. It was about to leak off the side of the iron, and then it rolled back home, and it's St. Sebastian's 27, Lawrence Academy 25. Pull-up three for Richard, front iron, no good. Boy, they're just set. It's not, that's just a desperation three there. And back the other way on the outlet pass, a foul, as it'll be Travell Washington called for his third foul, and it'll be 2 free throws for Bryce Gallagher. 2 minutes to go. .158 to be specific. Front iron, no good. Washington will sit down. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start at just $50 per game. Video broadcasts also available. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. Second free throw is good. It's 28-25. Richard over to Lichetti at the left wing. Down low, Mann with the layup. They finally get one of those to go. Those high percentage shots, they were not shooting at a high percentage. They finally get one there, and it's a 1-point game again, 28-27 in favor of the Arrows. Gallagher, top of the circle, Vega. Seidel, Tate at the free throw line. Fakes the handoff, now pulls up from the elbow, and he gets fouled by Lichetti. Kind of a late call there. 7 fouls on the Spartans, only 1 on the Arrows. Tate to the line for 2. First one is good. You can follow LSP on the web at www.localsportsproductions.com, facebook.com/localsportsproductions, and on Twitter at LSP37. Second free throw is good for Damon Tate, who's having a great game. Under a minute and a half to go. 3-point game, and nearly a steal by Tommy Seidel. He lunged to pick off that pass. He was falling out of bounds in front of his own bench. Tried to do a behind-the-back pass to someone down the key, but there's no one there. So it remains Lawrence Academy ball. It'll be Daly Harris to inbound. Goes to Mann for a spot-up three at the left wing, no good. And the rebound by the Arrows, outlet pass, is tipped out of bounds at the last minute by Martin Mann. Vega with that rebound. And nearly a home run ball to Tate. 30-27, 1:13 to go. Tate on the elbow, finds a cutting Gallagher, he traveled. 1:10 to go. Lawrence Academy led this game by, what, 12? Something like that. Had a double-digit lead earlier this half. It's now a 3-point lead for St. Sebastian's. Daly Harris down low. Man backing against a triple team. Turns around. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Tate. And the ball out of bounds. St. Sebastian's is just setting a triple team against anyone who goes down low in front of the basket. And I think Lawrence Academy has to respond and try and stretch a little bit. Got some mid-range jumpers. Well, that's the start. A steal by Daly Harris. Layup and one. Daly Harris with a chance now to tie the game for Lawrence Academy. We'll see if that's the spark they need. No good. Rebound off of Thomas Greeny, they say, of Lawrence Academy, and out of bounds to St. Sebastian's. Still a 1-point game, 30-29 in favor of the Arrows. Bringing up court is Seidel. Seidel going to his left. Picks up the dribble. Back on the handoff to Seidel with the layup. It's good. And the assist to Gallagher. Seidel's got 5. LA can hold for the last shot here. Daly Harris. Looking for a play from Chris Johnson. Way out at midcourt. Richard down low. The leader is good for Martin Mann. And a steal. Lachetti can't get it to go on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it. That would have been an amazing turn of events for Lawrence Academy if Lache could get that one to go. He could have stepped in a little closer, though. He had a little bit of time. He let it go 2 seconds left on the clock. So let's see. At the half, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 for Martin Mann. 2, 4, 6, 9, 11 for Joe Lachetti. Damon Tate, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 13, 15 points to lead all scorers. Bryce Gallagher, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with the second half of the Lawrence Academy Spartans and the St. Sebastian's Arrows. Right now, we'll take this time to let you know that NEPSAC Boys Basketball and LSP is brought to you by Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. Considering an independent high school, log on to lawrenceacademy.info for complete information on their programs, and be sure to tour their beautiful campus with their new turf field complex. St. Sebastian's 32, Lawrence Academy 31. It's halftime. It's NEPSAC Boys Basketball on LSP. Welcome back to the second half of NEPSAC Boys Basketball on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the Stone Athletic Center at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. 32-31, St. Sebastian's on top despite LA maintaining a double-digit lead for a good portion of the first half. 15 points for Damon Tate of St. Sebastian's to lead all scorers, to go along with 5 rebounds and 2 steals. Joe Lichetti, 2 for 6, 9, 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. On pace to be above his 18 points per game average scoring. And Martin Mann, 2 for 6, 8, 10, 12 points, and 3 rebounds. So it'll be Mann and Browning in front of me to start the second half. Lawrence Academy going left, right, and navy blue with red letters, numbers, and trim. Man at the right wing. Daly Harris down low to Lichetti. Kicked out to Daly Harris despite the tip pass from St. Sebastian's. A 3 is no good. Travell Washington keeps the play alive, but instead it's to Tate with another rebound. Tate drops it off, then a huge block by Washington on the other end. Back the other way in transition. It's Lichetti stumbling, and he traveled, trying to kick that pass out to Glassman. It's been hit or miss with the fast break for Lawrence Academy, that's for sure. At times they've been playing great up-tempo. At times they've lost their edge. Tate into the corner. It's Plansky for 3. Front iron no good. Rebound on the deck, controlled by St. Sebastian's. Carlson out for an elbow jumper, no good. And another possession for St. Sebastian's on the rebound. A 3 by Tate is no good. And the rebound by Mann, trying to take it away sneakily, was Seidel. And I'll tell you, the trying to go down low has not been easy for Lawrence Academy. There's another triple team. They kick it out, however, to Washington for a 3 that's halfway down and out. And the rebound by Plansky. And a foul here on Lichetti, hip-checking Plansky on the drive up court. Washington's going to take a seat, and Greeny will check in. No points here in the first minute and a half of the second half. We only had 1 basket in the first minute and a half of the first half. Top of the circle, it's Gallagher. Hands it off to Tate for a 3 behind a screen. No good, and the rebound to Carlson. Tries to kick it out to Tate. The pass is deflected out of bounds, however. It'll remain with St. Sebastian's. Chris Johnson imploring his team to focus a little more, and the LA bench responding in kind, giving them some support, some applause. In the backcourt, it's Tate. He crosses half court. St. Sebastian's going right to left in the white jerseys with black letters and numbers and black and red trim. Into the corner, it's Tate, just inside the arc. Goes to the opposite corner. A spot-up 3 is no good, and the rebound by Mann, trying to get around Seidel. Mann pulls up from outside the key and drains the jumper, and it's Lawrence Academy's lead again. Sharon Daly Harris gets the assist there. 33-32. Carlson. Tate, and they swing it around to Plansky. Plansky being pushed out to the far sideline, and a reach-in foul on Greeny. You know, there have been some soft fouls here, I guess you could say, on Lawrence Academy. It's frustrating. They were called for 7 fouls in the first half. St. Sebastian's was called for only 1. And now it's 2-0 in terms of the foul count here in the second half. Taking a tumble, trying to pick that one off, is Daly Harris on the layup attempt. It's off the iron, and the rebound by Martin Mann. Back the other way, Lichetti into the corner. Richard for 3, no good, and the rebound by Carlson. Plansky brings it up court. Now he drives, cradles, puts up the layup, air ball. Missed, cleaned up by Greeny, but he throws it right back to Carlson. Carlson into the corner. Plansky Plansky jab steps now. Jump pass to Seidel for a long two. Off the glass and the rebound by Leccetti. Up ahead, but the pass is intercepted by Bryce Gallagher. Lawrence Academy, getting stops, but unable to do anything with it, and they get the ball right back. And that should have been an over-the-back violation off that deflected pass, but the referee was screened by the down body of the Lawrence Academy player, and that results in a layup for Will Plansky. Down low to Mann. Tries to drop it off for Greeny. Ball on the deck. Glassman saves it and throws it out of bounds to... it's going to be ruled. It's deflected off of St. Sebastian, so it'll be Lawrence Academy ball. Just nothing seems to be going right this half for Lawrence Academy. Just the one basket. In fact, we have had two baskets, one by each team in the first 4 minutes of this half. Daly Harris crosses over, puts up a layup, no good, and the rebound by Carlson. Vega. Coming to the left wing, now picks up the dribble, gives it to Carlson. Carlson top of the circle, swing it around to Gallagher. Trying to go down low for Tate, ball intercepted and stolen by Greeny. Leccetti thought about a pull-up three, so he kicks it out to Daly Harris. Back to Leccetti, nearly dribbled it out of bounds. Greeny backing in, and he can't get the easy layup to go. Gets his second attempt, no good. Puts it up again, can't get it to go. That has been the story of Greeny's evening. He can't get these layups to go, and Greeny finally draws a foul. He tried to go up, he and also Daly Harris, who came in there towards the end of that sequence, tried to go up for a shot about 20,000 times in that sequence. It results in free throws for Thomas Greeny. And he can't get that one to go. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Second free throw is no good. The field goal shooting percentage for Lawrence Academy has to be probably below 30% today. Vega comes to the left wing inside the arc. Gets it out to Seidel. Ball out of bounds. And good defense there by Sharon Daly Harris will force a turnover. Inbound pass will go to Daly Harris. He picks it up. Crosses the timeline. Gets it to Glassman. Top of the circle. Man swinging around to Leccetti. Into the corner, Daly Harris. Coming back out towards midcourt. Around a couple of screens, goes into the corner. Man, long two, front iron, no good. And a foul on the rebound. Looks like it'll stay with Lawrence Academy. Well, already more fouls called on St. Sebastian's this half than there were in the entire first half, with that being their second. And the official talking to head coach George Morelli. Morelli saying he's not arguing with a call, but the official ordering Morelli to go back to his bench. Full shot clock. And it comes all the way out to Man outside the arc. Into the corner, Daly Harris down low. Leccetti backing in, and that's going to be an offensive foul as he barreled over Tommy Seidel. Leccetti is going to sit. Jordan Richard comes in. Only 4 points scored this half, 2 by either team. And we're almost 6 minutes into the half. Gallagher drops it off for Tate. Thought about a three. Dribbles back, now pulls up for three. Front iron, no good. Oh, what a great play there by Bryce Gallagher. flying in to get the rebound and the stick back. Here's a three by Glassman at the other end. It's good. Glassman ties the game off the assist from Daly Harris and a timeout called by Chris Johnson. This is certainly not the cleanest half of basketball for either side. 36-36, 10:04 to go in the second half. This is NEPSAC boys basketball on LSP. NEPSAC boys basketball on LSP is brought to you by Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. Considering an independent high school? Log on to lawrenceacademy.info for complete information on their programs, and be sure to tour their beautiful campus with their new turf field complex. New Hampton and Southfield tied at 0 at girls hockey action after one period. Nobles 5-1 up on Phillips Andover with 2:36 left in the third. And now we've got a whistle, and the two officials are conversing about the timeout. Was it? And now the St. Sebastian's coaches are protesting something. This is just... wow. All right, here we go. Plansky crosses the timeline. Top of the circle, Vega. Drops it off for Tate. Tate drives. Leaner has a shot partially blocked by Glassman. Ball saved from going out of bounds. Comes out to Plansky. Plansky drives and tried to go in the corner. Pass tipped on the steal. Man up to Daly Harris for the layup. 2-point lead for Lawrence Academy, 38-36, 9.5 to go. Tate. Top of the circle, Vega. Goes to the right wing. Connor Birch for three. No good. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Martin Mann. Daly Harris just got called for a technical foul for arguing a call about the ball going out of bounds. I mean, it was pretty obviously out of bounds off of him. Tate shoots the technical, gets the first one. Second one is missed. So it's a 1-point game, 38-37. And it'll be St. Sebastian's ball. Birch to inbound in front of me. Here's Plansky. Crossing the timeline. Slowly developing play here. St. Sebastian's wants to run sets. Lawrence Academy wants to run and gun. Here's Seidel at the left elbow. Gives it back to Plansky. Jab steps, 13 seconds to shoot. Into the corner, it's Birch. Double team back out to Plansky, top of the circle. 6 to shoot. Birch has his shot emphatically rejected on the three by Martin Mann. 4 seconds to shoot. Connor Birch will inbound in the near left corner along the baseline. And a little bit of confusion as to who's going to take the inbound pass. It'll be Tate. All the way out to Birch. They finds a cutting Tate. Tate turnaround jumper, no good. And the rebound by Washington. Now Richard goes down low to Mann. Turnaround fadeaway. Front iron, no good. Greeny tries to sky in for the rebound. Loose ball, but it's collected by Seidel. Back the other way, quickly up ahead to Birch, who drives the baseline, kicks it out, and it's going to be out of bounds to Lawrence Academy, as that was too strong for Vega. 38-37, 8:17 to go. Richard goes around the circle. Now back to the top, and Daly Harris left wing. Man, Daly Harris again at the right wing. Crosses to his right, and he carried. Halfway through the second half. 8 minutes to go. 38-37, Lawrence Academy. Cross-court pass, Vega in the corner for three. Front iron no good, and the rebound by Washington. Richard spot up three. Front iron no good. Rebound tapped around and stuck back by Thomas Greeny, and that's got to feel really good for him. Finally gets one of those to go, but as the pass is tipped, but kept alive by St. Sebastian's. Vega in the corner, another three. Front iron no good, and the stick back no good. Tommy Seidel kicks it out, faking the three. Plansky kicks it out. Tate for three, he splashes it. Tate with his second three, and we're tied at 40. Greeny gets by his man and one! That was set up by Sharon Daly Harris, who got the ball past the defender, who was trying to pick the pass down low. And now Greeny with a chance for a three-point play. The scoreboard's wrong. Should be 43-40. Yeah, now it's right. 43-40. There you go. Under 7 minutes to play. Seidel. Vega in the far left corner, back out to Seidel at midcourt. Plansky. Top of the circle, Seidel. Now Tate gives it back to Seidel. Drives, scoop shot off the iron. Rebound by Richard. Back the other way. Incoming with the layup. It's Sharon Daly Harris. I thought he was going to go for the slam. Daly Harris can't get the steal. Back the other way. Tate has his shot blocked by Travell Washington. His third block of the game. Richard gives it up. Daly Harris. Now he stutter steps, drives, coasts in for the layup. Sharon Daly Harris starting to feel it here. Who's the next man up, as they say? 47-40, timeout St. Sebastian's. Lawrence Academy on front. 6:11 to go in the half. This is NEPSAC boys basketball on LSP. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start at just $50 per game. Video broadcasts also available. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Commonwealth Academy just sank St. Andrews on a last-second shot for a 93-92 win in boys basketball action. Whitman Hansen beats Norwell 5-0 in hockey, boys hockey. Here's Seidel. And a whistle away from the ball. Looks like it's going to be an offensive foul. And it looks like it's on Plansky. So a chance for Lawrence Academy to extend the lead even more here. Daly Harris over to Richard. Down low. Man. Leaner. It's good. Man and Daly Harris taking over this game. Layup is going to result in a foul here on Lawrence Academy. And it's going to result in free throws for Bryce Gallagher. 49-40, 5:40 to go in the half. Gallagher to the line for 2. He's 1 for 2 at the line today. And make that 1 for 3 as he front irons that one. You can follow LSP on the web at www.localsportsproductions.com. Facebook.com/localsportsproductions, and on Twitter at LSP37. Second free throw, front iron, no good. Rebound by Martin Mann. Richard on the far sideline. Goes down low to Green. He meets a double team, kicks it back out to Richard. Thought about a 3. And now it's Daly Harris. And Greeny is fouled on the entry pass. And it looks like that's going to be on, can't see the jersey number, it's on Gallagher reaching in there. So a full shot clock. Richard inbound underneath the St. Sebastian's hoop. Tried to go for a layup for Daly Harris. The pass was swatted away, but he got it back. Richard drives from the elbow. It's good. That started with Daly Harris not quitting after the failed inbound alley-oop play. Seidel, 51-40, back up to double digits for Lawrence Academy. Tate in the near left corner, cross-court pass to Plansky for 3. Front iron, no good, but the rebound is to Carlson. Kicks it out for a 3 by Tate, that's good. Third 3 of the game for Tate. 8-point game, under 5 minutes to play. Daly Harris over to Richard. Spins away from Seidel. Gives it back to Daly Harris. Greeny out on the circle. Swing it around to Richard, who came back to the near right corner. Back to Mann. He drives off the glass and one. 18 points for Martin Mann, looking to make it 19 with this free throw. And it's good. And it's back up to 11-point lead for the Spartans, 54-43. Left wing, Vega. Over to Plansky at the right wing. Back to Vega, swinging around to Tate in the corner. Down low, a jumper just outside the key by Carlson, but he draws the foul. Jordan Richard is getting in the face of the official, or is not in the face, but is arguing the call pretty extensively. The foul's on him, and Sharon Daly Harris had to separate him. 16 fouls on both teams, so next foul, and the teams will be shooting 1-1, as the first free throw is good for one Bryce Gallagher. It's now 2 for 5 from the line. Plansky takes a seat on the bench. Back iron, no good. The rebound, however, collected by Tommy Seidel, crashing in. Here's a three that is good by Carlson. Didn't see him initially. Now full court press by Lawrence Academy, and a timeout called by Sharon Daly Harris. 7-point game, 54-47, under 4 minutes to go. Advertising information. Carlson's three, only a second made field goal, 5 points, 6 rebounds and 2 steals. Bryce Gallagher, 12 points, 3 rebounds. Damon Tate, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 13, 15, 16, 19, 22 points to lead all scorers. Full court press again by the Arrows as the inbound pass is in, just staying, and we have a foul as Sharon Daly Harris was walking the tightrope on the near sideline, and they rule he was pushed out of bounds there by Damon Tate. So that's going to be 1-1 for the Spartans. Daly Harris to the line for 2. 1-1 rather. I just said it was 1-1 as well. The first free throw, no good, but Daly Harris tries to chase down the rebound. It's out of bounds, and it'll be St. Sebastian's ball. Chris Johnson happy with the effort, but St. Sebastian's chance to cut it to a 2-possession game here with a basket. Vega, spot up 3, off the glass, no good, and the rebound out of bounds is Greeny, and man couldn't handle it. It was on the wood, it was on the hardwood. It was in their hands, and they knocked it out of bounds. So St. Sebastian with another chance. The shot clock reset when it shouldn't have, and it's going to be a foul here on Lawrence Academy. So 2 shots coming up for Bryce Gallagher as Jordan Richard commits the foul. This is a 2-shot foul for Gallagher. And he airballs the first one. Not the time when you want to be airballing free throws. Back iron, no good. He has had a hard time with the line tonight. The rebound by Mann. And here's Richard. Goes to Daly Harris at the right wing. Right up in his grill is Seidel. Back over to Richard at the left wing. Down low, Greeny. Kicks it back out. Richard, spot up 3. It's good! 7 points for Richard. It's back up to a 10-point game with 3 minutes to go. Tate lofts it out to Seidel at the top of the circle. At the free throw line, Gallagher is a 3 that rattles home for Seidel. 7-point game again. Richard trying to split the defense against a double team. Nearly throws the pass away. Now he does. Seidel with the layup. It's good. Half-court trap working wonders here for Lawrence Academy. They break it here to Greeny. Can they keep it alive? Yes, they do. And finally, Lichetti is fouled. This is some great defense being played by St. Sebastian's. Just relentless with the ball pressure. And we're going to have a substitution as Vega's going to sit down and Plansky's going to check in. 1-1 here for Joe Lichetti. First free throws, back iron, no good. And the rebound by Gallagher. Here's Tate into the corner. Back out to Tate at the right wing. Goes cross court to Carlson. Drives, puts it off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. kicks it out to Seidel. Seidel has his pass stolen by Richard. Splits the D to Lichetti for the layup. Seven-point game again. 59-52 as we approach a minute and a half to go. Seidel gets it to Tate. A little floater outside the key. It's good. And a timeout called by George Morelli of St. Sebastian's. 1:40 to go. 59-54, Lawrence Academy on top. Lawrence Academy has been on top by 11 at about the midpoint of both halves. But St. Sebastian's came back and is led by as many as 3. And led by 1 at the half. Now they're threatening another comeback here, 59-54. Lawrence Academy up 11 earlier in this half. 7 fouls on Lawrence Academy, 8 on St. Sebastian's. But St. Sebastian's is not in as much foul trouble as you would think, because they were only called for 1 foul in the first half. So it'll be Lawrence Academy ball out of the timeout. Daly Harris to inbound underneath his own hoop. Gonna see some more full court press from the Arrows. Richard gets it across half court, quickly up ahead to Mann. On the baseline, gets the layup to go. Mann's over the 20-point mark. He's got 21. 61-54, under a minute and a half to go. Plansky nearly traveled. Gets it to Gallagher. Gallagher over to Tate. He's been hot. Loses the handle, no call yet. Takes a deep 3 and buries it, falling away. Richard trying to get it ahead of the press. Gets it up to Greeny. We're under a minute to go. Greeny loses the handle. The steal by Seidel. 4-point game. Pass tipped. Tate for 3. Got it! He can't miss! 1-point game! Richard crosses the timeline. 15-second difference between the shot and game clock. Lichetti nearly loses it out of bounds. Gives it to Daly Harris, back to Lichetti. He drives, puts it up, off the glass and in. And a timeout called by Chris Johnson. It is a 1-possession game, 63-60, 22 seconds to go. So let's recap. 21 points, 8 rebounds for Martin Mann, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists for Joe Lichetti. 11 of those points, however, came in the first half, so he's been pretty much silent this second half, so it's been mostly the Martin Mann show for Lawrence Academy. Damon Tate, where does he stand? Oh my God, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 13, 15, 16, 19, 22, 25, 28 points. He's made 4 threes this half. Bryce Gallagher also having a game, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12 points, but Gallagher is 2, 4, 6, 2 of 8 from the free throw line, including airballing 1 free throw. 22 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. Seidel to inbound. They have to go the length of the court. Seidel will bring it up court, quickly crosses the timeline. Goes into the corner. Plansky. Plansky drives the baseline. His shot partially blocked, but they rule a foul. Travell Washington's going to check in It's a shooting foul, so he does get to come in after the first shot. Oh, we have someone have 5 fouls? I guess that's the call, so we have a stoppage of play. Didn't catch who the foul was called on. Oh, wow, that was Lichetti's 5th. So, 2 free throws again here for Will Plansky. Sinks the first one. He's 2 for 3 from the line. He's got 4 points. He only has 1 field goal today. Second free throw to make it a 1-point game with 13 seconds left. It's good. And now another timeout called, this time by George Morelli of St. Sebastian's. 63-62, Lawrence Academy on top. They've been up by double digits multiple times tonight. And now they find themselves clinging to a 1-point lead. Again, St. Sebastian's only 7-10 this season. Lawrence Academy is 15-8, but Chris Johnson was right. They are a much better team than their record indicates. Both teams have 1 foul to give. One foul to give before the double bonus, that is. So, foul would put Lawrence Academy at the line for 1-1. They haven't been to the line very often tonight. Martin Mann's 1 for 1. Joe Lichetti, who's just fouled out, 0 for 1 at the line. Sharon Daly Harris 0 for 1. They haven't had Thomas Greeny 0 for 2 at the line. Greeny's going to inbound underneath his own hoop to the left of it. Home run ball looking for Daly Harris. He has it. He's going to dribble out some clock. And he's finally fouled from behind by Will Plansky. So Daly Harris, 9 seconds to go. Even if he makes both free throws, it's still a 1-possession game. Daly Harris is 0 for 1 from the line tonight. First free throw is no good. Rebound on the floor. And a timeout called by George Morelli. 7 seconds. Bryce Gallagher diving onto the floor to get that one, and then George Morelli calling the timeout from the bench on the opposite side. So 7 seconds left and a chance for St. Sebastian's to win it. Damon Tate has been on fire. He's made 4 threes this half, including a couple of ridiculous ones on his last 2 3-point attempts. Of course, the Arrows don't need a 3 here. 7 seconds to go. They can win with just a simple layup. I think at this point, if you're Chris Johnson, you're telling your team, anybody but Tate. So it's going to be Richard, Daly Harris, Washington, Mann, and Greeny, with Greeny playing deep safety. It's Seidel inbounding underneath his own hoop, gets it to Tate. 4 seconds, stays in bounds. Fade away for the win! No, it's airballed! And Lawrence Academy escapes. Damon Tate got his defender to fall to his knees and got a good shot away with the fadeaway. It was certainly a less ridiculous shot than a couple of the other ones he made tonight, but that is the game. Lawrence Academy wins a big one. They improved to 16-8. St. Sebastian's falls to 7-11. St. Sebastian's top player, of course, Damon Tate, 28 points, 6 rebounds, and we'll give the game ball for Lawrence Academy to Martin Mann, 21 points, 7 rebounds. Really took over in the second half, gave Lawrence Academy some stability when they needed it in those rough patches in the second half. Lawrence Academy let one 11-point lead slip away. They almost let a second one do that, but they get the win, and they strengthen their resume for the Class AA tournament to start March 1st. So, with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student-athletes. Copyright 2017, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. LSP's next broadcast. When is the next broadcast? I did not keep track of that stuff. I did not announce that. It's actually next Tuesday at 4:25 p.m. when Lawrence Academy hosts Beaver Country Day in NEPSAC girls basketball action. Listen live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then download the game the next day, stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand. And be sure to give the LSP YouTube channel a follow here on YouTube and be notified when games go live. Once again, the final score from Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. It's the Lawrence Academy Spartans 63 and the St. Sebastian's Arrows 62. My name is